Hi everyone. Today we will start a very important topic in DBMS, that is normalization. We all know that redundancy, that is the duplication of data, is the biggest problem faced by any database. Whenever we want to perform any insert, delete and update operations in the database, we may face many anomalies due to redundancy. Now we will see how can we minimize this problem by applying various rules of normalization. For example, in this table we have four attributes: teacher, subject name, its qualification and contact details. Here in this table we can see that teacher X is teaching database and e-commerce, and its qualification and contact details are repeated in multiple rows. Same is the case of teacher Y. So there is too much duplication in this table, which can be eliminated by splitting the table into multiple tables. These are the various steps of normalization: 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, 4NF and 5NF. And we will discuss only 1NF, 2NF, 3NF and BCNF here. 1NF is the first stage of normalization. For a table to be in 1NF, the following rules are required. First, each attribute name must be unique. Second, each attribute value must be single. Each row must be unique and there should not be any repeating groups. And there is one more additional requirement. For a table to be in 1NF, every table must have a primary key. Consider this example. In this example, we can see that attribute student contains composite values, which is again violating the first normal form. So now we will see how can we convert it into the first normal form. Here we can see that by converting students composite values into atomic value, we can convert this table into first normal form. Now we will move to second NF. For a table to be in second NF, the following rules are required. First, a table should be in 1NF and all known key attributes should be full functional dependent on the primary key, that is the key attribute. Now to understand the definition of 2NF, we need to know what is functional dependency. It basically shows relation of one attribute with the another attribute. For example, functional dependency of X on Y is represented by X arrow Y. It is also termed as X determines Y or Y depends on X. As in the table, we can see that email address is determined by the employee name. Here, employee name, that is an attribute on the left hand side of functional dependency, is called determinant. Let us consider this table. In this table we have primary key as a concatenated key, which is the combination of course ID and semester ID, which is also shown as the underlying words in the table. Here the course name is a known key attribute. Now we can see that course name depends on only the course ID, which is a part of the primary key but not the concatenated key. So this is called partial dependency. According to definition of 2NF, there should not be any partial dependency. So to convert this table into 2NF, we need to remove this partial dependency here. So this can be done by removing the course ID and course name to create a new table. Now after splitting the previous table into two tables, we can see that in both the tables there are repeating groups, which is again violating the first normal form. So we will normalize this table by removing the repetition. Now we can see that in the second table we have the number of student as a known key attribute, which is full functional dependent on course ID and semester ID. And in the third table we have course name, which is the known key attribute, and it is dependent on the course ID, which is the primary key of this table. So in both these tables we have full functional dependency, which is following the definition of 2NF. 3NF is the third normal form. These are the rules for a table to be in 3NF. A table should be in 2NF. No known key attributes depends on other known key attributes. that is, there should not be any transitive dependency in the table. So if there is any transitive dependency, we need to remove those from the table. Consider this example. In this example, we have study ID as the primary key and all other attributes are the known key attribute. Here we can see that a known key attribute telephone number is dependent on another known key attribute, that is the teacher's name. So which is violating the definition of 3NF. So we need to remove this kind of dependency, thereby splitting the table. This table is in 3NF now, as we have removed the transitive dependency from this table, because we can see that now the known key attribute telephone number is dependent on the teacher's name, which is the primary key attribute here. Now this is the last normal form, that is BCNF. For a table to be in BCNF, following rules are required. First, a table should be in 3NF and all determinants should be the super key. A determinant is basically the left hand side attribute in the functional dependency. If we get any determinant which is not the super key, we need to remove those from the table. So in this table we can see that student and course is a concatenated key, which is the primary key, and in this two functional dependency, teacher is functionally dependent on a student and a course. But in case of second dependency, course is a functionally dependent on a teacher, which is not the key or a super key here. So this table is not in BCNF. We need to convert it into the BCNF. So after splitting these tables, we get these two tables, and we have removed that anomaly here, thereby making teacher as a primary key. So now this table is, both these tables are in BCNF. So we can see that how we can use various rules to normalize our tables and to reduce the problem caused by any operation in the DBMS. So now you are advised to please revise this topic and you can get back to me in case of any query. Thank you.